That first section, or the hero section of the homepage of your pest control website, is the most visited page and part of any part of your website. And with 80% or more of your visitors coming to your website being new, this could be your one opportunity to convince them to reach out to you instead of the local competition. But the problem is, most exterminating sites are using this prime real estate to build shacks instead of mansions, and it's actually repelling people from calling you. But no one's ever told you this before, and they have not shown you how to fix it. I'm going to show you 3 common mistakes that I see in that hero section of most pest control home pages, and how to fix it so you get more potential customers reaching out to you instead of the local competition.
So the first thing I see is we are the best this here, the best exterminator, the best plumber, the best roofer, whatever. I understand why you're doing it. You're doing it because you were told from your SEO team that that is what you should do. People are querying on the search bar, the best roofer, the best exterminator in my area. And so you put that phrase in, or part of that phrase in, your headlines, because it does help Google to find you when people are querying that. Problem is, it's a super bold statement to make. And unless you actually have evidence that you are the best and you show your new visitor why you're the best, do not ever make a claim you cannot back up. It will drive traffic possibly to your website, but you're going to have a really hard time converting that traffic into business for you if you are making claims you cannot back up. They say here, we are the best. If you look throughout their site, there's no testimonials, there's no reviews, there is no certifications about what kind of things they have been certified in relation to exterminating. They have no proof of this claim. And what that does in your visitor's mind, it does 2 things. First, you sound like everybody else. There's nothing distinguishable about your company. The second thing it does is it creates a ton of doubt, because it's just like you're tooting your own horn and you've got absolutely nothing to back it up with. If you are going to make that claim, you have to back it up, and I'm going to show you how I corrected that later. Second thing, what I'm showing you here is the home page, the top part of a homepage called the hero section. This is absolutely the most important prime real estate on your website. The reason for that is because 100% of your visitors are going to see this, and they may see nothing more on your website except for what they see here. It is your one opportunity to convince them that you are the best, that they can trust you, they should reach out to you, to do business with you, to help them solve their pest control problem. Do not ever take that real estate and just throw anything up on there. Think very strategically. What is it you want people to know about you that is going to help them to either continue scrolling on your page or help them click a button? So they have this video. They have a spelling error on their video. That immediately puts a red flag in my mind as a visitor that if you are not paying attention to details on your website, you probably won't pay attention to details when you are trying to help me with my pest control problem. Second thing is, in their video, all it does is it goes into their 4-step process that they take a customer through to bring resolution to their pest problem. The problem is, when you listen to the video, they clearly state that is a monthly subscription you have to pay. And they also come every 3 months. So you're paying monthly. They come every 3 months. That's a big commitment. What about those people who are coming to your website that are looking for resolution for their mouse issue? They don't want an ongoing subscription. What you've essentially done by telling people that it is subscription based, you've eliminated all of those other people who aren't interested in that. They're just interested in getting resolution for this one issue that they have. So you have lost opportunities in the immediate. You have lost people who are just looking for one time, come to my house, fix this problem. 2, you're missing out on future opportunities because they may have another issue down the road, or they know somebody that they could have recommended you to. Most people want to try you out first before they make a long-term commitment to a subscription based. My third piece of advice is I often see a form on this prime real estate hero section, think of your visitor. There will be some people who are in urgent need. They want someone to come right away. They just have a problem they want fixed now, and they're going to fill out this form. They want it taken care of in a hurry. Most people are not like that. Most people are going to do their homework. They're going to research. And when they're researching, you need to be telling them why they should pick you. Most websites have a form to fill out. All you're basically doing is someone has come to your website for the first time, and you're immediately saying to them, hey, fill out this form. We want to do this for you. We're not going to really tell you too much about ourselves or whether or not we can do the job properly. We just want your business because we want your money. That's what you're saying to these visitors who are coming to you for the first time. And that is a total turnoff. They want to learn more about you. They want to know, what are your certifications? Do you have a proven track record? How are you going to handle my particular problem? They're looking and gathering information, and they're comparing you to your competitors. So do not put out a form here unless you have proven that people are actually filling out this form most of the time and you're actually getting really good leads. If that is not the case, remove the form. So I'm going to show you what I did to make this better. And all I didn't change any of the copy that they originally had. I kept everything they had on their homepage except for the form. I did remove the form, but I'm going to tell you what I replaced it with and why. So first of all, we're keeping the claim, fine, you're the best. Let's keep that in there if that's what you want, but let's back it up. Let's take a testimonial from a Google review, a general one that talks about your professionalism, how pleased somebody was with your services, etc., etc. Include their name and their photo if they have one associated with their Google profile, because now we're actually backing up a claim that we're making. So it helps me as a new visitor to feel like, oh, okay, so Marie had a good experience with these people, so maybe I might too. Okay, so that's kind of a bit of a check mark there. Bit of reassurance and trust that you know what you're doing, that I'm going to be happy with hiring you, etc., etc. The next thing, as I mentioned, remove the form. Instead, schedule your free inspection. They already had this button on their website, but it was actually kind of buried further down on their homepage. But me as a visitor, I would rather, to me, that's an easier thing to ask me to click one button than fill out a form. Two, it's reminding me I'm going to get a free inspection. So it is not a big commitment on my part. It's more of a commitment on your part to sell me on your services. You're going to come out, you're going to have to be professional, show up on time, you're going to have to educate me, etc., etc. So it's actually more of a risk for you than it is for me as a potential customer by scheduling a free inspection. All it is for me is my time, but it gives me an opportunity to vet you out, see what you have to say. The third thing I changed, so we're keeping the video, but let's correct the spelling mistake. On their video, they do not tell the visitor how long the video is going to last. In fact, even when you click pause, it doesn't tell you how much time is left. So you really have no idea of a time commitment. That's going to turn people off. They need to know, if you want me to watch this video, how much time is it going to take out of my life to do that? And two, why should I watch it? What's in it for me by watching this video? So let's address those two questions by telling them it's a 2-minute video, and tell them why. It's because you're going to find out how we're going to quickly take care of your pest control problem, which is what, as a visitor, I want my pest control problem to be taken care of quickly.
Knowing what to do to optimize that hero section of your homepage is incredibly important to help potential visitors choose you over the local competition, but it is not enough. Humans will naturally hesitate before they take the next step in trying something new. And that means that your call to action buttons need to say more than schedule now or book a call. Your buttons need to remind them what they're going to get out of clicking that button. What is the benefit to them by reaching out to you? Click here to discover how to find out how to optimize those call to action buttons so more people are reaching out to you.